The Secret Nursery Haunting Truths by Sr. 32 weeks. The final stretch. Our little one was almost here, and the anticipation was a tangible thing, thick in the air like the scent of lavender from the nursery diffuser. We were nesting, preparing a sanctuary. A place of warmth, love, and dreams waiting to be realized. Every detail meticulously chosen, every corner filled with hope. Soft, warm lighting bathed the room. A gentle, calming environment designed to welcome our child into a world of peace. We thought we were creating the perfect haven. Then, the unsettling began. A creeping unease that started with a simple, inexplicable discovery. Something was missing. A few baby blankets, gone. A set of tiny, hand-knitted booties, vanished. Half of the nursery belongings, simply, gone. At first, confusion reigned. Disbelief. Had we misplaced them? Were we simply too sleep-deprived to remember where we'd put things? The truth was far more sinister, more invasive than we could have ever imagined. It was a violation, a betrayal of the deepest kind. My mother-in-law. She had been secretly entering our home. While we were at work, while we were sleeping, she'd been here. Taking things. Stealing our joy. She hadn't just borrowed them. She'd taken them to her own house. To create a complete, fully furnished nursery. In her own home. Her justification was chilling. "The baby will want to sleep over at Grandma's a lot," she said, her voice dripping with a possessiveness that sent shivers down my spine. It wasn't about love. It was about control. A disturbing, insatiable need to dictate every aspect of our child's life, before that life had even truly begun. She had completely disregarded our autonomy, our rights as parents. She saw us not as equals, but as mere vessels for her own desires. The confrontation was inevitable. A clash of wills, a battle for the very soul of our family. It was a moment of reckoning. I had to protect my child. From her overbearing influence, from her suffocating control. My instincts roared to life, a primal need to defend my own. Her entitlement was breathtaking. She truly believed she had the right to do this, to take what was ours, to usurp our role as parents. We went to her house. We reclaimed our belongings. Every blanket, every toy, every piece of furniture. We took it all back. Then, we changed the locks. A simple act, but one that spoke volumes. A declaration of independence, a reclaiming of our space and our privacy. It was more than just changing locks. It was about erecting a fortress around our family, protecting it from those who sought to undermine it. I stood in the nursery we had created. A symbol of our love, our hope, our unwavering determination. I was a mother now. And my primary purpose was to protect my child. From anything, from anyone, who threatened their well-being. That included my own mother-in-law. Her controlling behavior would not be tolerated. Her manipulations would not succeed. I was not willing to be manipulated. I was not willing to surrender my role as a parent. I was ready to set the rules for my own family. We established clear boundaries early on. Unwavering, unyielding boundaries that defined the limits of her involvement in our lives. It was a difficult conversation, filled with tears and accusations. But it was a necessary one. For the sake of our child, for the sake of our marriage, for the sake of our sanity. Just know, Mil. It's more than just a phrase. It's a recognition of a toxic relationship, a relationship that threatens to consume everything in its path. It's about the importance of self-preservation. Of recognizing when a relationship is doing more harm than good, and having the courage to walk away. Haunting Truths by Sr. Because sometimes, the truth is the most terrifying thing of all. But it's also the most liberating. She wanted control before the baby was even born. She saw our child as an extension of herself, a puppet to be manipulated. But this mama? She set the rules early. She drew a line in the sand and dared anyone to cross it. And she's not playing house. This is her family, her life, and she will defend it with every fiber of her being.